So, I've not really been bothered for uploading lately or editing. This is kind of an update video. I've just not been bothered. Like, it's not because of work or anything. It's not because of life outside of this. I just haven't wanted to do it. Like, you get to a point where you just keep doing it. And then you're like, yeah, that's it. I just had enough. But, like, I wanted to talk about the Three Peaks walk on the 26th. I've said, like, in previous videos, like, I would do it and I'd like to do it. And I just want to kind of give a confirmation now for that. That there's only, now, as far as I'm aware, two other people from my branch. There was definitely one person I did know is going to do it. And then there was someone else that told me yesterday that they were going to do it. And like the thing is, like, I'm saying, like, yes, I would like to do it, and like doing 24.5 miles on Yorkshire Peaks would be really good and a good experience. I'd like to do it. That's the thing, though. I think I'm out of the people coming with me. I'm the fittest, definitely the fittest and the most exercise the most. Because I'm gonna say this now, quite a lot of the staff say, "Oh, training's overrated, and we're doing enough exercise at work for this big walk," and I'm like, you just don't. Like, you're saying training's overrated and it's not really necessary to train, and I'm like, why would you say that? Because it's so true. Like, I've done a lot of exercise in February. I've done a lot. I'll admit, I've done so much exercise in February, more than I normally would, and I'm grateful for that. The only thing that's pushing me off this walk is the planning of it. Like, yeah, sure, it's like having really good input and planning, or like my own opinions and ideas. It's just, I don't think we've got anywhere with it. Like, I'm saying, like we've not even got a confirmed. Right, it is the 8th of March today, and it's the 26th of March. There's not even a confirmed time to set off from Halifax. Like, that's not even been confirmed yet, and I'm like, what? Like, they've said it could be 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, it could be, or is it? And it's like, and the other thing as well, like, the week after the walk is when the clocks go forward till 7:30. So you could actually get another hour's worth of walking, which is 3 miles. But you're having that taken away from you because the clocks go forward the week after we do it. As if I decide. I mean, I've said to so many people I would do it, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to still do it. But, like, I'm still saying I want to do it if it's organised well, and it's sadly not the case. Like, I've said, I've so wanted to say to people about it, but I think a conversation with a colleague has made me really open my eyes to it. Like, whilst I would really like to do this walk, I don't think I'm going to. I'm kind of on that 70-30 verge. I was on, like, the 70-30 for doing, like, I was completely going to do it. But the reason is, like, the planning, and, like, there's not even a guide. And, like, I like going up mountains. I like going exploring. I always check the weather forecast when I go out for a walk. And I always check that it's going to be fine to do the walk as well, wherever I go somewhere. And it was only a few months ago, actually, that there was some people in Ben Nevis, a mountain I've climbed, and people died on it because they'd fallen and slipped. And as you get higher up the hills, it gets colder, it gets chillier and windier and potential of ice. And you can't predict the weather from now, saying it's going to be really sunny when it could actually be really rainy, and it could be like in the minuses, temperatures, and then for them to say, "Oh, we're still going to do it," I was like, "No." Like, you could fall down the mountain and die, like some people did like a few months ago. And I'm the only one from my branch. I think there's some people. I think there's somebody from somewhere else that's training for it, like I have. But like, I've asked so many people like if they've done anything for it, and like, that's the problem. Like, nobody has. Like, I've shared my relives to Facebook. I've made a January montage, a February montage, and people are like, "Oh wow, that's really good." Like that, you're actually doing something about it, and I'm just thinking like at least somebody is doing something about it, like some exercise about it. Like even if I don't do the walk altogether, I feel well better for myself for doing all that exercise. Um, yeah, like I don't know, like, and something else that's gonna happen after this walk on the 26th, if I do decide to do it, is I'm no longer gonna be at Halifax. I'm gonna be at Saltable. Full time still, but I'm gonna be on dining area and tills. So I'm no longer gonna be working at Halifax. And the thing is, I've not told some people at work. I've told some people that I'm leaving. And there's some that I haven't told. So I think because some of them know that I vlog and do this, they'll probably see it and be like, "Jamie, I didn't know you was actually leaving." I did tell people previously that I'd put a transfer in, but I don't think they was thinking I was going. But I am. I'm going to Salterhebble. This walk, and the thing is, this walk, like, it might not even happen if they can't get anything organised in time. And the thing is, if there's a guide, then I'll do it. And the thing is, I don't even know the way. Nobody knows the route. And you can't just get there and not have a clue where you're going and say we're just going to go up that way and get lost. You it can't work like that. For a charity walk, it's just strange because McDonald's is a massive franchise company. And to have this lack of planning and organisation come from a massive company for RMHC, it just staggers me. Like, I don't want to have to talk bad about my company, but it's just from previous experiences of doing charity days that people haven't got involved and people haven't took notice and cared. That makes me want to think that this is not going to go well. And like also as well, like a lot of people said they would drive there, and I'm like, that's really good, but like, how knackered are you gonna be when you've finished? And then you can't. If your legs are really achy, you ain't gonna drive back. If you try to drive back, then you're asking for trouble. It's like you just don't do it. Like it's like if you've done like a massive bike ride and you know your legs are gonna collapse, you don't drive. But anyway, I need to ask around. Like, there is going to be a charity. There's going to be a fundraising meeting coming up in the next few days. And I'm going to find out about it. I'm going to bring this up. Because if there is no guide, if there's no organisation for it, then I hate to say it, I'm going to pull out of this event. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.